Hello and good morning. Jessie here from rockstarjessie.com with video number 3. Today we have an awesome question for you. I'm coming to you live from my backyard. The sun is up and so are we, so let's get started. The question today is in regard to adult night terrors. And I don't know about you if you suffer from nightmares and things, but I am no stranger to this. I spent 10 years in law enforcement, and between that, watching the news, reading scary books, watching scary movies, almost every single night I would just wake up covered in sweat, my heart racing, and it would take me forever to get back to sleep. And that was on the nights I could fall asleep to begin with. So I am no stranger to this, and I do have a few words of advice. That being said, I have to preface this with, I am not a psychologist. I am a lot of things. Psychologist is not one of them. But because I'm no stranger to these experiences, I do have a little bit of wisdom to share. So the first and most important thing is in regard to medication. Sometimes it's just a dosage that's off, and it can be modified by your doctor, and that can take away those night terrors. Also, some of us are so sensitive to our environments, and caffeine, nicotine, other substances, alcohol sometimes can trigger these different emotions, these subconscious responses to just what our lives and especially our sleep patterns. So then the final thing I would say, and 70% of the time, behavior will help. So just a little bit of behavior modification before bed. I would say 2-hour minimum. Don't watch scary movies. Don't read stimulating books that create a bunch of emotions in you. Don't watch the news and bombard yourself by all this negative stuff. Do take a bath, be calm, meditate, pray, do a little yoga if you need to, but of course, soft yoga, not hardcore. Hardcore yoga. And have some tea. My favorite is combining 2 herbal teas, peppermint and chamomile tea, and put a tea bag of each, and you let it sit for a couple minutes, and it is just, oh, it's divine. So it really helps you get in the mindset of preparing yourself for bed, especially mentally, because we're so high functioning. We just are constantly being bombarded by stories and news and trying to be on top of our game and challenging ourselves to just be awesome. And it's a lot of pressure. So somewhere there is a reaction that's going to happen. And so if you're having the same nightmares and night terrors every single night, every single day, then, or pretty often, your subconscious is really trying to tell you something. And so I've had some success in interpreting my dreams. Perhaps I can help. Post it below. I'll challenge you to comment. What was the last nightmare you had? What are some of the emotions you experience when you have these nightmares? And what are ways you have tried to cope with night terrors and nightmares yourself? Thank you so much for joining. Feel free to like the video if you liked it, share it, and comment. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Mwah! Love you guys, and thank you again so much for the awesome question.